Okay, well, I'm going to try to keep this short as I can anyway. Filming this by myself, and hopefully we can do this before the battery runs out. I've finally pretty much had the ground station that I've wanted for quite some time. I got this rather large, it's a Cobalt storage toolbox. Got it at Lowe's the other day. It was on. I've been eyeballing it for 6 or 7 months, and it was finally on sale. I picked that up. It was $64 the other day. I saw it, and I couldn't leave without it. So, really nice box. Real heavy duty plastic. Very nice handle. This handle telescopes out a little bit, make it easier to drag. On the other side, there's wheels, so it rolls pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Real rugged. I can close the lid on this and sit on it, and the lid doesn't seem to cave in much. I'm about 200 pounds, but so I got this home, and I had some 1/8 inch plywood laying around, so I started hacking and cutting. I try to do this so it kind of makes sense, but on the inside here, what I did, I made a tray. We'll get back to that in a second. I split this side here up. On this open spot here, that's where my 1.3 gigahertz pepper box antenna goes. This spot here, that is my 1.3 gigahertz 5-turn helical antenna. That sits in there pretty nicely. And then this spot over here, you can see I got a tripod down in there, but I got a tripod on my pepper box. That tripod also sits down in that cavity there. This spot right here, I'm leaving this open for battery bags and my goggles, a bag of chips or whatever. Let's see. I'm going to take this tray, just set this aside for right now. But the tray, it's just some real cheap pine framing, and I put some insulation foam inside. It's 1/2 inch doubled up, 5.8 gigahertz receiver. This opening right here, that's for my Dock King. Where's my Dock King? Here it is. That's for my 5.8 gigahertz Dock King with the Furious FPV True D receiver that goes in that slot. Here's a 5.8 gigahertz pepper box. This is a left-hand turn Duraspec antenna. Video aerial systems. Left-hand turn. It's a 3-turn 5.8 gigahertz helical. These 4 spots are for the video aerial systems Ion V2 antennas. I've got 4 of them, so I cut out 3 or 4 slots for those. I've got this spot here that something else could be cut into. This is just a little storage compartment for miscellaneous things that I didn't want bouncing around loose, just secured with rare earth magnets, so that drops down on there. But that tray sits down right on here real nicely. This spot over here, let's move this. I've got these Velcro straps on here. There's 3 of them, and this side holds my Taranis X9D. Holds that nice and secure. This side here, I put my Spectrum DX8. It holds that right there. This is just Velcro for the Crossfire antenna, the TBS Crossfire that I've got on the back of the Taranis. But that all sits in there real nice. Got a little battery tray right here. I've got some 3S 5000 milliamp LiPos that sits on there, a little strap to hold that on there. And that 3S 5000 powers the TV, the receiver in here. This is a 19-inch flat screen Element. I think it's an LED TV, but you know, I got It was like $100, I think. But the neat thing about that is it can run off 12-volt battery. Very cool. Well, yeah, once again, that's my Video Aerial Systems 1.3 gigahertz pepper box it's my strongest tripod that I've got. It's a 1.3 gigahertz receiver with a TBS notch filter. This is a new Lumineer 25 milliwatt video transmitter, using that as a repeater to the Dot King. And this is my 1.3 gigahertz FPV wing. This is a FPV 49 V4. This was designed by FPV Trond on YouTube. So what I wanted to do real quick, let me try to set this tripod up here. I'll show you that everything works. It was pretty cool. Just give me a second, excuse the crap video here while I'm setting up the legs. Earthquake, right? Okay, so if we set this right here, we tip that. How do we tip that? There we go. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out anymore. That's as far out as it zooms, so I apologize for that. But so what we've got, I've got the 3S5000 that goes up there. The straps right there. Make sure that's in view. Did you? Yeah, you saw what I just did. Okay. So then I've got. Actually, I've got this end as a Y connector, so I get two of these in parallel to power all this. So plug this in. Sparks! Oh no! No, just kidding. Okay. So I've got power to that. I've got just another 3-cell battery. This will power up the 1.3 gigahertz receiver and also the repeater video transmitter. Okay, so we've got power to that, so we'll turn this on. So the TV comes on. Now I'm going to go plug the battery into the wing, just right over here. Okay, let that sit right there. Now we got to turn the Dot King on. And I do have another tripod that the Dot King will sit up on. I just didn't set it up for this demonstration. But we'll just set that right there. So, yeah, can you see that? Yeah, if we zoom in on that just a little bit. Now, right now the camera is facing the chair, but hang on a second here. Pick this up. There we go. Well, everything's working. Everything's working. Probably a little glitchy because everything is so close to each other right now, but everything's working and everything is just powered up. Looks real good. And I've probably got maybe $130 set up in the case for the ground station. I don't know what the total amount is for all the components and stuff, but I mean, for the box, the wood, a little bit of hardware, you know, shoot, it's probably only about $100, actually. But everything works, and Derek's happy. If we can get some time where it's not continuously raining, I want to get this out and play with it. So, all right. So, back this back out. Oh, yeah, and that tray right there, the transmitter sit on, there's 2 hinges over there. That will actually flip up, and all of my cables and stuff fit down in that little compartment down there underneath. So that is my new ground station. This is the kind of ground station I've wanted for a while. So thanks for watching.